Hello everybody, thanks for joining us again, whatever time of day it is and wherever you are in the world. So I'm Wendy Clifford from Cloud 2020, here with my colleague Ian Bourne. We're going to talk just a little bit, a very short clip I think, Ian, about what are the advantages about having some kind of self-service leave solution for your members of your team, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a really good topic actually, Wendy, because there are so many benefits for both the employee, but also the management as well, to have something that is much more swept up than we've come across. Yeah, where it might be a paper system or submitting something by email or filling out a spreadsheet, what have you, and just thinking of a couple of scenarios. The reason it's really empowering, we find, for employees is that ability to be able to go, do you know what, I'm sat with my partner, we're looking at some holiday options and there's some great flights available. Can I book those in confidence that I'm going to get some time out? Yes, I can, if I can see who else in my team has booked out that week. But also, it's automated, the chances are I'm going to get a response back in no time at all from my line manager to say, yeah, go for it. So it's hugely empowering in that respect. But in terms of other absence as well, just being able to monitor as a line manager who's in your team that morning.
Yeah.
And we've both had it recently with a lot of people being off sick with COVID and all that kind of good stuff. How does a team leader or a line manager react to, without knowing who's actually available, especially in a dispersed team or in a larger team, unless people can actually rapidly and readily register the fact they're not in that morning? So lots of advantage on both sides, I think.
I think also in this kind of brave new world that we're in now, obviously nobody has been able to go anywhere very much for the last 2.5 years, really. So it's very pertinent, it's very present in our minds that we want to be able to book holiday, we want that to be seamless. But now that we're mostly still remote working, we're not having those conversations while we have coffee about what holidays we're looking at and when we're thinking about going. So I think this way of using the HR solution that has a self-service leave is a really important thing as we begin to kind of just get the momentum back up within our businesses and be able to take advantage of the new possibilities and everything and opportunities that are out there. But we want our staff to stay well looked after, well rested, and everybody needs a break right now.
Yeah. Well, you come up with a really important point there. Of course, the flip side also is for line managers to be able to monitor that people are taking leave.
Yes.
There's issues around that, isn't it? You don't want everybody to take leave then to leave you, because there's nobody then to do the work. But also making sure that people take leave on a regular basis to keep themselves refreshed and well-being is just so critical, as we all know. So yeah, I think it's really appropriate. I mean, certainly from our experience now, there's almost like 3 types of approval for this type of process, isn't there? There are those people that can self-approve. Great. There's the obvious one where somebody needs a line manager to approve it. But the other interesting one is where you need to get a substitute, somebody that can cover for you, not do your job, but cover for you whilst you're out. And we do that, you and I do that, just to make sure that the wheels stay on, the system keeps rolling whilst people are out, before it goes to line manager for sign off. And I think that's a really a good, efficient process. But of course, done all through a good swept up HR management system rather than bits of paper floating around offices and all that. Well, of course, especially if you're not in an office anymore these days.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
There's a huge cost benefit in terms of just time taken out to make these things happen.
Absolutely. And I suppose what we're saying here is, if you are considering a new HR solution, just make sure that you've got some of those options available to you going forward, because we feel that they're really important. And you don't want to be still, you might have got rid of some spreadsheets, but you might still have that problem if you don't have that within your solution.
Absolutely.
So thanks for joining us. Join us again. We'll be bringing news, events, anything that we think might be useful to you. And have a good day. Thank you.